Hi, it's Nancy welcoming you to Garden Scroll. Hey, 2 days ago we were out here sweating, and it's, what is it, 60 degrees or 50? It's going to be between 50 and 60 degrees this today. So, and it's my garden party day, and we're wearing sweaters now. So it rained yesterday, and I was thinking we were going to get rained out. I know that could still happen, but I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling like God is on my side, and He's not going to let it rain. But even if He does, hey, we've been praying for rain, so it's like a win-win. The monarchs are flying around today, and I was trying to get some pictures of them, but mostly they're just hiding from me. As soon as I get up close, they fly away. But they're out and about. There's also a little yellow sulfur. I think fall is the prettiest time in the garden, and I think that because I'm still trying to get that little hummingbird over there. I don't know if I can get him again, but I think it because there's full growth on many things, and of course many things are gone. There's a beauty in every season in the garden, even that hot dreaded summertime. Something will bloom and shine and make you glad you came out in the heat to see it. But the weather is nicer. In the spring it's always, or usually, a lot of nice weather too, but we're so busy in the spring getting everything in. And true, fall has its own busyness. I'll be talking about that a little bit later. I want to get my party finished first before I get really into that. But then I'm going to have to hurry because I did hear that it could drop below 32 and be in the 30s by Thursday of next week. So my little party didn't come off any too soon. But I love the fullness of fall, and there's so much. In the spring everything is so covered, but in the fall there's not a lot of empty spots in there, even though I've been filling up empty spots that died out. But really there is more fullness in the fall than any other time in the garden, and everything has pretty much reached its full potential, or at least as far as it's going to go this season, and we'll have hope for another season's garden. And all the little hummingbirds will be flying somewhere to warmer weather to be back in the spring. The garden is all dressed up for guests. And my friend Vicki came over and helped me to decorate the tables today. She actually volunteered to do that for me, and she has been my neighbor and friend for many years. Actually, her daughter and my daughter grew up together like sisters, and they still bounce things off of each other when they need to. Thank you, Vicki. I'm actually still working on this. Hopefully I'll get that all finished before very long. And then my guests began to arrive, and I want to thank each one of you for making my last garden party a success, and also to thank God. I can't believe how wonderful He was to give me rain to brighten up the flowers, and when we thought we might have to call the party off, even though I knew that was impossible to find another time to do it, He made the day of the party practically perfect. It was good weather and a good turnout, and I appreciate every one of you for coming and showing me some love, and just all the help you gave and all the encouragement means a lot. And I would like to thank my friend Alma for taking pictures for me. I got so hyper. I didn't get pictures at all, hardly. And this is my pastor. This is my pastor's wife. And they supported me so much and encouraged people and reminded people to come. And so it was actually my very best turnout. But I am ready to give it up. Not to give up the garden yet. I'm going to do that as long as I can. And the garden post. So it'll be a record that you can look back at anytime you just want to pretend you're out in God's beautiful nature and the flowers that He created. That it is just getting too stressful. It always was. I'm too much of an introvert, but I did love it, even though sometimes us introverts have a little bit of a hard time with things. We actually do love it. And I saw a picture of Seal back there, and I want to thank him for reminding me it's time to put out the desserts, because I don't know if I would have remembered that. I was kind of spinning like this little turtle. We finally got that rain we've been wanting and praying for. And what a blessing, what a blessing. Not a lot of rain. I think maybe 2/10 maybe. But a wonderful time for it to happen. We even squeezed our garden party in and still got rain, and actually this will make the 4th day in a row that I have not had to water. And if you have been following and the posts and knowing that I don't even remember what day it was that I didn't have to water, because it's been so many days in a row, and you know the garden doesn't give you weekends off. So it's just been, and especially if you water, you know, oh my goodness, we're so ready for this and so thankful. I am going to try to get my flowers in. Look at this beauty. And this is one that needs to come in. This is a non-hardy hibiscus, and I love this little plant. I've had it for several years, which is really great for me because I do so badly with houseplants. But so far, it's okay with me being its owner. I thought the birds had given up on the seeds from the pampas grass, but it looks like they're enjoying it this morning. Trying to hide from me now, of course. I guess it's under the heading of all good things come to an end. They're looking great right now, just beautiful, and their colors are showing off even more than ever. But it's time to bring some in. Of course, we'll have a few, but not for long, most likely. I still hope, I'm going to hold out for hope that we have a long fall and get to enjoy things for quite some time. But I haven't heard recently about Thursday night being a possible freeze, but I heard it once, and so I know that it's still out there and it still could happen. So I want to get things inside, and like I said, I told myself that I was going to bring everything, all the houseplants in September. I was really going to do that, but I got off my game plan this year. But luckily, so far, we haven't gone much, if any, below 50 degrees at night, and not for very long. So I think they're all fine right now, but that doesn't mean they'll stay that way if I don't get busy and do my part. So I plan on doing that. So we'll be able to have some of these little plants in the garden again next year. A beautiful little cosmos bopping in the wind on its little tiny thin stem. I need to get several of my coleus and put clippings in the window. I may try to take some of them in and keep them, but I don't have a lot of luck with keeping them just in the pot, but I will try. It's also hard to keep them just in a glass in the window because they do begin to stem rot, and I have to change the water every single week, and I do that for them, but sometimes even then they don't make it. But it's always worth a try. I love the coleus. They are bright and beautiful. They don't have to have a flower because they're just, their foliage is their color, and they're what makes them shine. And you can usually clip one of them off easily and get it started in a hole where something else died, so you can keep your garden full of flowers or plants, beautiful plants. Today I'm cleaning off practically every little nook and cranny that I have in the house, because soon it will totally all be covered up with plants. And I cleared this little shelving up, and I'm going to have it full of plants. Today is the last day to take pictures with the house plants in the garden, like this little rubber plant, this ponytail plant, this Swedish ivy. it is the first thing to go for me. I don't even know why I bother to bring it in, other than I cannot leave it out here without at least giving it a chance to live. This Joseph's coat will have to come inside, and behind that Joseph's coat is the beautiful one begonia that I had to live. So I'm going to take it in and hope it not only lives but thrives and comes back out bigger each season, each year. So, and then this little plant, oh, I lost it, and I wish I didn't. I wish I still had it so much, but hopefully I'll find another and try again someday. But this is my crown of thorns. Do you remember how beautiful it was? Even as a small plant, it was so pretty. Look this morning how this little double impatient, don't they look just like little full roses, little miniature roses in full bloom. I love it so much. I wish I would have put it here sooner so it had a better chance. But it may not have done anything till the weather got cooler anyway. But I don't think it would do me any good to take it inside, but I love it. I wanted one more picture of it. Please be sure to like and to subscribe to the channel.